Okay, this is a test model showcase for Artie. I have done the texturing, like, you can't really see it. I don't really think VC Face allows me to drag and show the lower body, but I have textured the boots and the pants fully, right? Now, I'm still working on how to texture the gas mask, right? Okay. Hmm? I'm just let's see. Hmm. Hmm. But I don't know how to make a sad expression. How do I make sad? Like, how do I trigger sad? I don't know how to trigger sad. Let's see, which button was it again? Hmm. I find Surprise really funny to look at. It's just got a funny little face. Right? Uh, I used the foxtail template for the axolotl tail. It was a little hard trying to mess with the texture and the shape. So it's like, it's not as flat as I wanted, but I couldn't really get it to be flat since the foxtail parameters were measuring circumference, you know? So instead I tried to do my best with texturing. To try and give it the look, it has a very thick section of pink to blue. And then the little axolotl fin things behind the ears, uh, that's just more hair due to the way the pattern, like due to the way the material texture was on one side versus the other with the mirror on and it being different. I had to create two unique material patterns for the left and right sides for the gill things, fins, whatever they are. Like, I was not about to do like a bajillion tiny little hairs. I mean, I tried, but it didn't look good, right? So I didn't make any custom eyes because already has brown eyes on the model already, and the default eyes look good enough, and I'm not gonna bother trying to texture unique eyes because I'm literally struggled so hard just trying to shade everything. Like, there's a difference, and there's a reason like why my other models, like, there's a reason why the other models are like unshaded, and why I let the default built-in cell shading go to work for those, or I just use defaults after selection. This is a model I did for another mutual, Crispy Tenders, right? Another friend. Like, it's a little, bruh, I don't know what the fuck's up with that little back part. Like, the ponytail just randomly decided, oh yeah, that part, that's gonna be its own separate group. And I didn't really veto the bones properly because I don't know how bones work, right? And whenever I try to look at the animations in Vroid, it's just so laggy, right? Like, look at the difference. This was like not really that long after. Well, it was like a bit after, not really a bit after, like a few months after I made mine, like my Vroid. Uh, and my Vroid's my first one. This one, I don't like it that much. Like, it's just so buggy. Bro, what? Why is it? What? Like, why is it like that? Why is the cell shading so whack? You know what? Yeah, that's kind of hurting my eyes. I'm switching back to Artie. Avatar selection, Artie, select. I mean, it's still kind of buggy with Artie, but it's like less noticeable because I have it shaded. I have Artie fully shaded, so it's like less noticeable. The flickering's like less noticeable. You know? So it's like I the tail itself has its own default bones. I don't think I can add any more bones to it. Um, if I if I could, I would add more because I want the tail to be like a bit more bouncy, a bit more fluid, right? Like, it was a little bit of an undergoing trying to texture the foxtail because I was trying to like I was trying to get it to texture in a way that looked good on with this specific thing. And the texture, it like the texture on the tail, it curved the black part. Like, you would think that I would just have to draw a single strip of black, like a straight strip of black down the center of the tail. No, it's like the texture itself had a curve, and that's like a little bit of a issue. So it was like annoying because I had to manually draw on the model, and it's kind of hard to get really precise like that. Whenever I drew on the model, the UV unwrapped texture, it would just have all the bumpiness because the pen, like whenever you draw on the model itself, it kind of just has a bit of bumpiness. Oh my god, I'm looking at little armpits and it's like pissing me off, but like it's fine. It's fine because it's fine when it's A posing, right? But it's not A posing no more. It's like standby posing. And now it's just like pinching really awkwardly. It's pissing me off. Like, like, I'm just having fun with the expressions. Bruh, I think I need to fix the eye closing because I think I closed the eyes a bit too much. I don't know how that happened. I did not do anything to the closed eye. Oh, it's specifically because I smile and I have this smile expression to a bit more closed eye. Yeah. And lower lip. Bruh, the lower lip is pissing me off too. I think, yeah, because I have the closed parameter on for some of the mouths. I need to adjust the expressions a little bit, and then I'll be good. Then I'll be good. Like, now I just realized I need to add some more intense shading, since I did a bit intense dark shading on the capelet. Now the underside, now the inner shirt texture, now it needs to be more dark under the capelet. Man, this is so annoying. Um, there is one thing I mean, I probably don't need to fix the mouths much. I didn't really put too much thought into them because I was going to put a gas mask over him because Artie has a gas mask. But I I still don't know how to add a mask. Um, like, I figured out how to do the capelet eventually by just turning the shirt texture into an inner shirt texture and then drawing the capelet on a template that didn't make everything underneath it invisible and deleted for some fucking reason. Honestly, that pissed me off so much. It's like I was trying to find a template that didn't delete everything underneath it in, like, for no reason. Um, I eventually found one. I forgot which one I used. So next time I'm gonna need to have like some semi-transparent element. I'm gonna have to struggle all over again. Like, it's like, I am so glad I finally finished this capelet. It's a texturing nightmare because it's like spiky and there's so many lines. The lines from the lines that go over the shoulders. Texturing fucking nightmare. Like, it was just awful. Man, I need to check the expressions again. Settings, expression settings, neutral is 0. Fun is 9. Angry, oh, angry doesn't have one. Settings, expression settings. Let's see. Joy is 7. Okay, 7. There's 7, 9, 0. Then there's 6. And then there's 5. Okay. Okay, 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 okay. Stop. Okay. So like this shit pissing me off. Like I really, really hated texturing this capelet. I mean, it looks badass, right? It looks badass. Oh, that looks awful. It looks badass. But hated, I hated texturing it. I hated it. It is like the most annoying thing ever. Like trying to line up and like I had to do the shading. Like I had to draw it on model, and whenever I drew it on model, I would have to clean it up on the texture, like on the UV unwrap. And I still don't know. I still don't know how to like zoom in properly. On like on normal art apps, you can like hover your cursor over a section and zoom in with the mouse wheel, and it'll take you to that section. But for some reason, whenever I try to zoom in, like for some reason, whenever I try to zoom in on a Vroid texture, it always zooms into the center, and I don't know how to find a way. Like I try using like right click and drag. I keep trying shit. Like, bro, just make it work. Just zoom in at cursor. That is so easy to do. A lot of people do it. You even have it done for the model. Like the 3D view, you have like zoom in on cursor point, right? I think. Yeah, you have zoom in on cursor point. So just do that. Just do that. It is so annoying because it is so annoying because when I'm trying to texture something that's on the bottom and I try to zoom in, or I'm trying to zoom in on something on this side, I can't get zoomed in. I had to zoom in on the model because I can't zoom in on the texture. And these little spikes, they pissed me off so much because I had to rely entirely on drawing on model. I had to draw on the model entirely. Nothing sucks more than that. It is the worst. It is so awful. I do not recommend this type of torture to anyone. Like, it looks like. It looks good though. Like, the model looks good. The model looks good, right? But it is so annoying. Man, the tail is like so cool though. Like, now I just gotta figure out how to do the gas mask. I'm gonna like look at Vroid tutorials on how to do gas masks, and I swear, if I have to do something with hair, I'm going to lose my fucking shit. Hair is so annoying to do, and I don't really have that many slots left because I copied my back hair from my VTuber, from my Vroid, and I just messed with the texturing a little bit. I made it longer, like I made it longer. I moved it around a bit, like I made it connect, and I did a lot of shit. But the problem is, I accidentally textured, I accidentally modeled my back hair on the sides section, not on back hair, not on extra. And I have the little axolotl fins on extra, and I don't have anything on ahoge. Right? Ahoge is free, but like I don't really have that much. I don't really have that many hair sections left because you can only have one item in a given like section like loaded. That's why I had to switch the bodysuit to be like an inner shirt texture, so I could free up the top texture for the capelet, right? Man, it is just so annoying. It is so annoying. Right? I swear if I have to mess with fucking trying to make the freeform hair again, because that is the most annoying part of making hair in Vroid. The most annoying part of making hair in Vroid is the freeform hair things, because the points are just so finicky, right? Man, I just be talking a lot in this model showcase. I may as well just switch to my own model, but like, it is low-key fun looking at the bounciness of the hair. I added a lot of bones. I added way too many bones into the hair. Like I set the auto generate bone group to 24 on the sides, the back, the bangs. The extra, I only set it to 6, so it would just have, since there's only 6 and I didn't know what it would do if it had to add more bones on top of it. And I didn't want the fins to be very bouncy. Like, they have some bounce, but they're not too crazy. Like the ahoge on crispy, cause I set it like I set that to have bones, and it's one strand of hair, and it was a lot of bones. And I didn't know it would be that bad, because like start selection, because like I didn't know it would be this bad. Like, you see how bad that looks? It also moves very slow. But like the ahoge, since I added 14 bones to one strand of hair, it just kind of decided to be like that. Like, also, you can probably see in the back. Wait, I gotta check if it's showing. But yeah, it's kind of hard to tell since Crispy has a pure black dragon tail. But there is a dragon tail on this, and it was so hard to model. It is like so hard, so annoying to model. Like, I was doing fucking, I was using hair, and I had to model the hair, and it is just so annoying. It is so annoying, right? And I swear, if I can't add a mask, I will die. because what I don't want to do is have to make it a face paint texture, because then it'll just get messed up, because I need the like the little circle things, the purifiers, the filters. I need the filters on the gas mask, and I will not be able to achieve the quality of them if I have to do a face paint texture. Secondly, it will be bad because the mouth tracking, right? I would have to turn mouth tracking off. I would have to set every expression. I would have to set the vowels, everything, to a completely closed mouth. And that would be so annoying. Like, that would be so fucking annoying. And even then, I do not think it will, like, not track the mouth, because VC Face does audio tracking. I wouldn't, like, and I would have to, like, I think if I were to turn mouth tracking off, it would just rely on audio tracking instead of face tracking. And man, it's giving me closed eyes a lot. Like, I think it's just because my glasses are like in the way a bit of the tracking. But like, it's just so annoying trying to work with hair. And that's why I'm so glad I got to do the axolotl tail with the foxtail base instead. You know, it still has a little bit of the outline because it still has a bit of a furry tip, even though I hid all the outer fur to make it completely smooth. It still has like a little bit of that left. Like, and I wish I could turn that off. I want a completely smooth raptor tail, honestly. I even tried making like the capelet out of a neck accessory, but there was only bows. There was bows and ties as the templates, and Vroid doesn't allow you to make any textures, like any clothing items, without a template, and I really struggled to find templates that didn't delete everything underneath it, because I was going for the ones that had like open front, right? Because I'm like, oh, they have open front, that means they have nothing. There's going to be, I can like draw on this one and it's gonna be good because it has an open front, so it expects you to show it. But for some reason, the one that I picked, it was like completely how do I, like, it was completely so like the texture I chose for the template I chose for the capelet, it was completely covered, and yet it didn't delete everything underneath it, which I don't know why. Like, you would think that would be the case for the ones that have an open front, but for some reason the ones that have an open front delete everything underneath it after a certain distance, and that really restricts how much you can do with it. I tried using one of the crop top bases, and I was surprised to find that when I erased it to start sketching on the capelet, the little spider webbing fucking deleted everything under. It was so annoying. I really, really, really was fussing over this so much. Man, this is a lot of yapping. I swear. Okay, good. I was gonna be like, I swear, if I've been yapping all this time and I forgot to turn my mic on. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Bro, it's kind of funny how tiny Artie looks, but it's actually because I'm so much smaller. Like, Artie's model looked so tiny, but I'm just too small, and VC Face crops it. Because VC Face crops. Like, VC Face crops the models to have the face in focus. So, the fact that I'm this much bigger than Artie means I'm this much smaller. Like, honestly, I love it. Bro, I need to check in my Vroid, uh, how, I need to check the Vroid model size, because I know I set Artie to 145 centimeters in Vroid. That was the setting I specifically made Artie 145 because I think Nico said Artie was 145, whatever that is in centimeters. And like, let's be clear, I am taller than Artie. I am, even though I'm younger, right? I am taller than Artie. 152, I think. It's like 152 for 5 foot, right? And I googled that. But like, I really like making my character small. Man, I need to adjust my character model again. I need to re-export because, bruh, I'm trying to make, like, I tried to make this, like, I tried to make Zoro, I tried to make Zoro as like flat, but like I'm looking at it, there's like still a little bit, and I don't like it. I don't like it. Bruh, but like messing with the parameters is so annoying. It's so annoying. It is so annoying. And like I need to re-export the version with long hair because I edited my bangs. I made my bangs a bit more fluffy. One moment, I'm gonna switch back to my older version. Like, immediate difference. You can tell. The hair is a lot flatter. Uh, it's a lot sadder. This hair is very sad and lumpy. I don't really like it. Right? Bruh. Man. Avatar selection. I know that this is literally blocking nothing because it's only like the avatar selection and the model info. You're right. Okay. But like, I just like it. Man, I'm noticing like little shading like on the chest, and it's like pissing me off. It's like fine because like normally in my art streams it's covered up by the tablet PNG, but I don't like it here because like this is why I'm gonna re-export my model because like you can just barely tell, right? And that just barely is enough. Oh yeah, another thing, the ears. The ears are hair. The ears. Like, I fiddled with the ears so much to make sure they had, to make sure the bones. I'm pretty sure I did the bones manually, I think I have, like, I made the model like a long time ago, right? Like 6 months ago at minimum. I think that was when I debuted with my oldest version after selection. Here's my oldest version of the model. This was this was before I knew how to change the expressions. So the expressions are by default. These expressions are default, and I don't know why the mouth just it's so bad. This is so bad. I will never use this model again. I used this once and then immediately changed it. But yeah, this is like little model showcases, right? Wow, I look so cute. I look so pretty. Bruh, if I could, I would have like one of those like you know how Camila, when she smiles big enough, her little pigtails they flap. I wish I could do that with my ears, but I don't know. Like, I can't do that with 3D as far as I know. So we're just gonna be like this. Bruh, I swear. My model is so prone, like, the VC face is just so prone to giving me, like, right? VC face really just wants me to go. Sometimes, even though I don't click the 6 on my numpad, like, I don't even touch my numpad. Never do I touch my numpad. So, like, sometimes sometimes during streams, it just randomly gives me my shocked expression and it locks it. And I don't know why. I do not know why it does that. But it is a thing it does, right? And it's just really prone to switching to the surprised expression. But like when I try to force it, it like doesn't really stay long. It's probably my glasses. Since it tracks my mouth, it probably tracks it priority over the eyes it can barely track, right? Like, let's just see. But either way. Man, this recording has been running long enough. I gotta. Wait, I've been recording this yapping for 39 minutes. Holy yap. Holy yap. Let's just name this screen as. Just gonna rename this screen. Rename Vroid Showcase. Okay, so my Vroid Showcase is done.